Hello Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to this mid-month December love and relationship reading. I'm going to use Arrows of Love Tarot, both the Tarot and the Oracle cards, and also a clarification. It's called Island Time Wellness. And also some other decks if they are necessary. Let's see though your what is available when it comes to love and relationships for Aries consciousness. So the Sun is in your sister sign Sagittarius, the Mars is there, the Moon is about to be there. Wow, this is really a good one. It's going to trine you, so astrologically there can be really some aspects which may put you in the direction you want to go. But of course this year, I mean, let's say in 2024, you are setting the tone for the collective consciousness. Please don't forget that, because the Dharma, the North Node, is in your sign. So let's begin with the first message. We have the High Priestess. What a beautiful way to describe a High Priestess, right? It's a very cinematic card. We have the financial security. In a relationship setting, for instance, this may include some silence about finances with a partner for some of you, or like withholding information about finances, or in general something with money, assets, maybe possessions, or what family holds together. So in relationships, it seems the Pentacle suite will be important. So maybe there are some decisions are getting some delays. Well, this is a bit understandable when it comes to actually Mercury retrograde. Now it's about to happen today, I think. Stations retrograde with the Mercury. Absolutely, there is no a hurry if you want to sign something with a partner or with a person, or if you are like looking for some quick answers for the financial prosperity, or some kind of a big picture in a connection. It may get these delays. And also, you may come to understand that some sacrifices need to be made. But I think you are not going to be the one who is going to make sacrifices here. These sacrifices, I strongly feel that needs to be done by a partner. If you feel, oh, there is going to be this danger of stagnation with this person, or it is not a dangerous stagnation. Actually, it may help you to figure out things with a person. But if you make the sacrifice on your part, this is going to be needless. The sacrifice needs to be done by them, okay? Self-pity needs to be avoided, or any kind of something will take you to the further, but it's like it's okay to not to rush, okay, in anything at this time. Yes, some sacrifice, you sacrifice, I sacrifice, this is some unfair words, or something may feel unfair. You may feel like this is like a one-sided sacrifice, but actually, I repeat, you don't have to do that sacrifice here, which leads to Four of Cups, that boredom energy in a relationship. Now, let me get some clarifications. First of all, not yet. Let's shuffle this one a bit. I want to see the reason of that discord. What is unfair? When it comes to make some choices, why those choices or healthy decisions are also taken only with one side. Love and life will eventually go hand in hand. One development will affect the other. That's why a full picture, a holistic picture needs to be considered. in the connection, if you have made too much sacrifices to keep the connection going, and if you did this, that yes, you love that person, it's time for you that self-love and self-care, Aries. There is a strong energy that you need to bring the energy to yourself, that because the person is not likely to make those sacrifice you ask or wanted, but actually they need. That's why the Four of Cups, that boredom energy emerges. It's like the person you are dealing with, there is a grief. I mean, some grief you may hear coming from him, or some resentments, maybe a remorse. Here, some mental place is being invaded by their decision or problems, or a person who does not want to be simply adult. I am seeing here. I can understand, though delaying things or is not going to, it seems, helping them though to I mean, it in the end it's going to find that expression, and some listening here is being done. Maybe someone here, you are expecting someone to handle a conflict constructively, but I think there is some bad communication habits between two people, and or one person thinks, I think your counterpart may think what others think or say about the relationship, and how maybe their influence around this connection, or maybe you find, I see you here really being closed off, and maybe you really yes, mirroring the Four of Cups. It's like the situation like brings you some kind of a stalemate. The person is like not leaving their true root. So it can be also, if there is a financial problem or some well-being issues that people doesn't seem to see them eye to eye when it comes to the issues around these subjects, or maybe for some time you are also refraining from answering this person verbally, because High Priestess energy withdraws, and maybe that's why they suddenly blow up with this big argument. Maybe they talk about like some gossips or speculations. There is definitely something does not feel right here at this time. Now, I want to see some other cards. Okay. You strongly believe at least the idea of soulmates or a soul connections, and you try to understand if this is true. You try to trust your vibes, if this is a soul connection, if you can really ever agree on with them, or what type of a soul contract is this that you have to go through for some time. Of course, this doesn't mean that you are obliged to something. When making necessary shifts is sometimes much needed in order to determine your own path, as you also need to exercise free will at times. Now, you are wondering if you can transcend over that financial problems through expansion and learning. Maybe again, you also expect them to make maybe some sacrifices. Will they prepare for a union, or will there be new phase? But the person is just bringing like more issues. Actually here you wanna like concentrate like one thing at a time, or they are like blaming you. You are choosing yourself in a connection, which is a healthy place to be, because I'm sure some sacrifices you don't need to make here. They are adult, they need to be accountable also for their own actions and decisions. Some latest event which has arisen, I don't know if someone is being together with another person here, a relationship, another option, or some other person's involvement is like being brought. You are about to Grim Reaper. This is about shows a relationship being overdue to the boredom, and a person not willing to give second chance, which is help you to grow and transform your life from there on. I feel like it comes to like a junction point in this connection. Some things does not make sense, I think, anymore, because that there is maybe this new moon will in a way enlighten your understanding, and some things will be spoken that you have been withholding long time, but this is coming in them with a, I mean, I didn't like the way they communicate here. So in the end, I think people in general really having here trouble figuring out the financial security that maybe you are bringing to ascend. Like, you are also a bit distant actually from your own feelings. They maybe make an offer for you to make sacrifices, but you do not want to accept it for some reason. But yes, can we talk about also some being unsurety? You are unsure about the exact nature, soulmates card, exact nature of the connection as well. Actually, they may even see you maybe emotionally unavailable, but actually here you are speaking that you cannot, I mean, in this reading, of course, your situation can be different, but you cannot make some sacrifices anymore. Why it is you all the time doing this? It can be also, they may acknowledge they don't know what they want from the connection, or how, when you ask them how do they feel about you, they have trouble, I think, explaining things here. You ask them something relational, but they answer you like more about you are centering yourself in something, you know. I do see though, if you see a breakup, there is going to be some time for people really to analyze what is really going wrong here though. Let me see the future oracle. Really some problems are surfacing. If you go through something active in that sense, you will see some concerns will be spoken, but the communication level is really very different here, Aries. On the mend, in the future, we have the mending energy, we have the farewell energy and lip service energy. So it's about like talking and not acting on it. So you wonder though, yeah, there is some maybe an analysis time what went wrong, and expecting the connection can mend itself, but it seems one person says goodbye, and then once deeds cannot find action at this point, how do they people feel? You have a feminine energy being receptive, also the High Priestess. How they feel? Oh, this is too much. Okay. Invitation, introspection, luxury, moral compass, protective. They cannot risk something here. They want something to be in their own terms. Maybe there has been lately something about a big sales or money, which is making you to question maybe their financial resources. but they are like protective of their, there is an information here. That's why you are High Priestess. You feel something is going on with them. I see now, that's why. Okay, so let me get some other oracle. What can you say about the nature of this connection? There is something you really don't see. You really need to use your intuition about this person. Again, spiritual based relationships, soulmates, soul contracts. You want to believe that, you want to know, maybe coming from the based on your sexual chemistry, you think you have some a deeper connection with this person, but you need to trust your intuition that it needs to communicate something with you, and you are doing so. If this is really though there can be a connection there is okay, spiritual based connection, and it may be quite karmic, or you as a soul is choosing to grow at this lifetime, but it seems they are still at the material side, that soul work is not ready to be done, or you want to do the work, but they are forcing you to become like one-sided or like on their own ways. But you are here like rebelling also against something because your intuition tells you the otherwise. It's like sometimes, you know, for instance, when I, let's say I walk down the road, I see a friend, for instance. Let's say that day I was wearing eyeglasses, let's say sunglasses, dark. I instantly pull out my sunglasses when I speak with a person. It is so destructive because when a person speaks to you with sunglasses, I really distract, and I don't think that it's a respectful thing to do. That's why I don't like it to be done to me. I always take my sunglasses out when speaking to a person, if you know they are a friend or someone I know, or not that I went to a shop or something like that, but just it is eye-to-eye talk. I feel like this person, every time they speak to you, they have to wear their sunglasses. Like you cannot look at into their eyes. That's why you also always have to trust your intuition and see the situation with your inner eye, because absolutely there is something that you cannot perceive with those five senses here. Okay? Unfortunately, they do not progress so much. They do the lip service. I think you're gonna leave the connection. There is a farewell here. In the near future, I do feel. And this maybe mid-month is the energies which are like paying the way for that Aries. Okay? Exercise caution when it comes to love and relationships. Thank you so much. Sacrifices cannot be one-sided. There needs to be a compromise, of course. Compromise means you have your means and ways are heard, their means and ways or what they want is heard. So it's about the middle ground, but no one is taken something fully. It's a middle ground, but some needs are also met. I don't see compromise here. I see friction, and a fanatical thought wants to be like forced upon the other. So love shouldn't be that much, love shouldn't be demanding. So this was the energy we have found out for mid-December. By the way, I want to also tell you that I have lately started, I have launched a new project in the channel, actually an old project of mine with a new context now, a fresh context, let's say. It's called the Caros Snail Mail Envelope Tarot Reading Project. So I craft these envelopes for you. There are yet some uncrafted ones here, but according to the energy I get from you, I craft your envelope. There are also ready-mades, of course, you can also pick. I write a handwritten letter to you with pages. Put your tarot cards and oracles and some stationery gifts and send to an address you provide. So we are using the snail mail, old technology. It's the old school way, but for those who enjoys it as much as I do, this is how your reading is served to you. I explain everything in detail in this video here. I'm going to link as an end screen element. You can watch it fully and check that video's comment section, please, because you will see also the details of it. I hope you can join me in this project. It will be wonderful to also prepare one envelope reading to you. Aries friends, take good care, exercise caution, and see you in the next readings. Bye bye.